How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys would, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys do really enjoy it, subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, make sure you guys hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. And as always, if you guys have any movies, TV shows, or games you guys would like me to cover here on the channel, please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives. We are talking about Ghostbusters from 1984. And I've already done a review of Ghostbusters Afterlife, but I've never reviewed Ghostbusters 1 or 2 here on the channel. And so in preparation for Ghostbusters 4, The Frozen Empire, I figured I might as well review the first two movies in preparation for the fourth one. So it is an hour and 45 minutes long, and it has an epic roster of actors, including Billy Murphy, Sigourney Weaver, Annie Potts, and Irene Hudson. I think I said those names right. Sorry if I butchered them. And it's about them being a team of scientists that form a company to capture ghosts for money. And they are soon forced to defeat a new evil that wants to destroy New York City and the rest of the world. The special effects in this film, decades later, hold up. They still look great 3 decades plus later. The comedy, I think, works well. It does a great job blending perfectly with the darker moments, and it adds to the characters and to the plots greatly. The film overall just does a great job blending horror, comedy, action, and sci-fi elements into a film that I think every type of age group can enjoy to this day. I think the film also has some really iconic villains. Both the demon/ghost and the human villains in this film are terrifying. Like, they're either terrifying because of their power level or the fact that their goal at the moment holds some truth. It holds some value. What they're saying and doing kind of makes sense. It's almost like a Thanos kind of thing. It's like, what they're trying to do logically makes sense, but how they're going about it is just criminally evil and wrong. And so, because of what they're doing in the movie, you kind of root for them a little bit, but then as the film progresses, you understand, okay, they're just evil and they're kind of being douchebags. I really do wish that the film kind of just made them not douchebags and just evil, but they were like a combination, kind of like Venom, like, okay, they're doing evil things, but for a good purpose. That's how they kind of start off as, especially the human villain in this movie. It kind of just does a twist that I didn't like. I like, okay, if you're going to be doing good stuff, but you're doing it evilly, like, just stay the course. And they don't do that, and I kind of wish they did. The film is, unfortunately, like I said, kind of slow. And I know I've probably said this a million times in past videos, but Ghostbusters is slow. It's an hour and 45 minutes, and I feel like there's like at least 15 to 20 minutes that could have been shaved off of this film, and it would have made for a much tighter script. It's just really slow paced, and I think either the film needed to be cut down or add more character background, add more character development, and less humor and less focus on this love triangle that feels very forced and at times kind of cringy. I don't know. It's just like there's scenes where I'm like, okay, there's characters that are literally just talking to horses. There's characters running around trying to get away from a ghost dog. There's a lot of slow-mo walking scenes. And I understand this movie was made in the 80s. I understand that. But still, there's films that came out in that era that had a much tighter focus on telling a story that didn't like bore me. Like every time I watch this film, like right between the second and the third act, there's like this little chunk of time that I'm just like boring. I walk away because I'm like, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm not going to miss anything. And I walk away because I'm just like, okay, this is boring. I'm like, time to go refill my vodka. time to go fold some laundry. Yeah, what time is it? And that's a problem. That is a problem. So either that 15-20 minutes needs to be cut out, or it needed to actually add to characters and whatnot. And there's a lot of characters in this movie, and a lot of them just don't get any background. It's like they just pop on screen, and you're supposed to be like, oh, yay, new good guy that we're supposed to root for. Why is he here? I don't know. I don't care. And it's like, all right, he's just here because of the sake of the film needing him to be here. Oh, look, it's the mayor of New York. Yay! Is he going to do a press conference? Is he going to give a speech? Or is he just going to be in the film for 5 minutes giving exposition dialogue that's supposed to somehow magically push the story forward because we need to get to the climax somehow? It just feels very weirdly paced. Overall, I know a lot of people think Ghostbusters is somehow this masterpiece of a classic and that it's untouchable from, being hit with negativity, and that somehow it's a glorious 10 out of 10 film. Okay. Gigantic reality check. It's not. Okay, I'm sorry that so many people think it's this masterpiece of a film. It's not. It does have problems, okay? Now, it's not a horrifying movie, no pun intended. It's not a horrifying movie, but it is not a 10 out of 10. So, if you thought it was going to be a 10 out of 10 for me, after me seeing this movie so many times, you would be wrong. So, I know you guys are dying for me to give you guys my final score. So, Ghostbusters from 1984. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It has a lot of good things, a lot of good elements in it, but there's certain things I feel that could have been tweaked for the better. And I know for a fact Ghostbusters 2 did not improve on this formula. I've seen Ghostbusters 2 like maybe 3 or 4 times, and I'm not looking forward to having to rewatch it for a review's sake. If I had to pick a film out of the current 3 Ghostbusters movies to rewatch, I definitely would pick Afterlife with Ghostbusters 1 right underneath it. Ghostbusters 2, it's like they doubled down on everything that I've talked about negatively already in this review. They just added to the negativity. They didn't learn from their mistakes in the second one. So, I will be obviously doing a review of Ghostbusters 2 very soon, so look forward to that. Ghostbusters 1984 gets an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys on the next video or stream. Bye, guys.